Welcome back to our program. Joining us is Marissa Labog, and she is making a career here in Hollywood as an actress, stunt woman, and her work is inspiring. Marissa, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I have never heard of a story of a Filipina American that is doing stunt work. So I feel like, yes, I'm sure there's more people out there.
Absolutely, yeah.
But being that I just saw you on Logan, I was like, oh my gosh, we have to get in touch with Marissa and tell her story. What are the biggest challenges of being a Filipina stunt woman and actress here in Hollywood?
I mean, I think there's not a lot of representation of Filipinos or Filipino community in general, just in movies, film, TV. And so it's difficult to kind of have people understand who you are. I get mistaken for a lot of different things, and sometimes they want to kind of put you in a box of like, oh, you're this kind of Asian. We want you to be this kind of person, and not really understanding that you are a full human being and you have multitudes of things that you can share. So it is difficult, but it is a matter of like finding your niche through what you love to do. So for me, my background of ballet, modern dance, breakdancing, martial arts, you know, parkour, all of that stuff was like things that I had just in my hand where I was like, this is what I have to offer. And I also am an actress. So what can we do with this?
Right.
And I think through that, just kind of embracing what all of that is when things started to kind of open up for me of like, oh, I didn't know that you did all that. Let me use that. Let me use this. And so I think through all that, I was able to actually get more and more work.
Right.
And
so it's finding your strengths.
Absolutely.
And really honing them, yeah?
Absolutely. And I mean, it's just following your passion, for sure.
But the work that you do, that's challenging work. I mean, it's physical, it's demanding, it requires utmost discipline. It's not, I mean, you don't, it doesn't look easy by any means. So it is quite compelling that, you know, this is something that you are pursuing.
Right, right. I mean, I do love it. I mean, that's the thing, is that I do absolutely love it. It absolutely is a very difficult career choice.
Oh my God, you can spin on your head and do all those amazing cartwheels and stuff.
But I mean,
so
it's
cool.
such an exciting life, and it is something that it pushes my boundaries always. So I'm never comfortable, which I think for me, it works really well. You know, and I love to explore that kind of stuff. I love to explore like breaking the boundaries that have been presented to me. And so I think that's also why I started to create my own work, because I wanted to explore that. And a lot of my work, because I think being brought up in LA as a Filipino American and kind of always feeling like the other, kind of different a little bit, I think a lot of my work is about that, is about the other, about being a little bit on the outside and just kind of being like, here's who I am, and just expressing how wonderful that could be in terms of being a different human being.
That's a blessing, though, to be able to have that epiphany that I am different and I'm going to own it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that, again, like it is a process. You kind of, in Hollywood, I think that a lot of times you kind of are trying to be like other people and when you first start. Because you don't quite necessarily know your own voice. But once you start finding your own voice, that's when you're like, aha, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to present myself. These are the stories that I want to tell.
Okay, well, I want to talk about Logan because I got so giddy.
Yeah, for sure.
How was that experience like for you?
It was remarkable, terrifying, exciting, all of the above. It was a wonderful, wonderful cast of people and amazing stunt team, so supportive. I don't think I would have gotten through half of the things that I did, because it was, again, I learn a lot on set. There are things where I'm like, oh, I didn't know I have to know that. I didn't know that I had to train that. What is that move? Or like, how am I gonna do that? And because there's so many wonderful people, a lot of stunt work is collaborative. So a lot of times you have a team of people helping you throughout the whole process. So you're never really alone in the whole process, which is what I love about stunt work. And so through that, I think I survived the whole process. But it was definitely, it was a challenge for sure, but it was something that I really feel like I've grown considerably through it.
We are so giddy and proud
Oh,
of the
thank
fact
you.
that you are representing what it means to be a Filipino American in Hollywood. We support your work. We can't wait to see what
thank
else
you.
you're going to be in, and
Thank
even the
you.
work that you're continuously doing on your own. We want to be able to watch it, to support it. How can our kababayans follow the work that you do and follow your career?
Well, just website,
Yes,
Twitter.
please, share.
MarissaLabog.com. Also, Up Productions, Productions with a Z at the end. Those are wonderful ways to get in contact with me and also see the work. So through Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, all of that, Marissa Labog and Up Productions.
I'm so excited because I'm sure
you.
there's that budding young Filipino American who never thought it would be possible to pursue that kind of work, and then here you are proving
that was
them
wonderful.
wrong.
Yeah.
That wow, this girl has a career. She just starred in an amazing Hollywood production where they spent over millions and millions of dollars, was successful, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like this is the beginning of a lot of things to come. So.
All right.
Very
Well, we're
excited.
very excited that you could join
thank
us
you.
today. Congratulations, and
Thank
we're looking
you.
forward to see all the amazing things you're going to be doing in the future.
I really appreciate being here. Thank you so much.
All right, mga kababayan, so much is possible because our Filipinos here in Hollywood are showing the world that we are resilient, we are beautiful, we have so much to offer. So please follow Marissa Labog on her journey here in Hollywood. It's going to get better, it's going to get brighter, and we as the Filipino community need to support that. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Magbabalik tayo sa Kababayan Today.